Looking up at the sky, Shubhra let out a long sigh. Standing on the balcony of his small apartment in the concrete jungle of the city, he listened to the silence of the night. The storm of a few weeks ago had devastated his life. Tithi, with whom he had a 5-year-long relationship, had suddenly left him, citing their different worlds as the reason. Shubhra felt like a character from an ancient tragedy, all his happiness snatched away in an instant. Shubhra worked a regular job in a private company. His life was simple and beautiful, filled with dreams of the future with Tithi. Tithi, on the other hand, came from a well-to-do family, attracted to grand dreams and a luxurious life. Shubhra's simple existence had perhaps started to feel dull to her. One day, Shubhra shared his pain with his grandfather. His grandfather was a freedom fighter from the Liberation War of 1971, a man who had weathered many difficult times in his life. Placing his hand on Shubhra's head, his grandfather said, "Look, my boy, life is like a river. There will be currents, there will be erosion, but the river will continue on its path. You must not stop either." His grandfather told him stories of the old days, how they had lost everything during the war, lost loved ones, yet they hadn't lost their spirit. History is witness, his grandfather had said, suffering makes a person stronger. This pain you feel today will give birth to a new Shubhra. Shubhra pondered his grandfather's words deeply. He tried to recall the historical figures who had composed themselves even in the face of great adversity. Take Abraham Lincoln's life. For example, how many times he had failed, how much grief he had endured, yet he ultimately became one of the greatest presidents in American history. Nelson Mandela, after his long imprisonment, had dreamt of and built a new South Africa. These chapters of their lives taught Shubhra to think anew. One day, Shubhra went to an old bookstore. There, his eyes fell upon an ancient manuscript, a compilation of Bengali folk tales and history. Flipping through the pages, he learned about Isha Khan, who fought against the mules to protect his independence, or about Begum Rokeya, who ignited the light of women's education despite the opposition of a conservative society. The struggles of these individuals gave Shubhra courage. Shubhra understood that personal pain was just a small part of the larger context of life. Throughout history, people had faced difficult situations and risen from them. His pain was perhaps just such a test. He decided that instead of breaking down, he would start anew. First, he changed his daily routine. Waking up early, exercising, going to the office on time, and focusing on his work, these small habits helped him stabilize.